So we all know that UFC 226 was supposed to have Brian Ortega on the card, but he had to be pulled. Max Holloway had to pull from the title defense against Brian Ortega because of health issues. And so I know I was not happy that Brian Ortega just didn't pick up another fight and just to perform. I know it wasn't for anything, but it would have been nice to see him go out there. He still would have got his check and it would have been a great performance. But anyways, he decided not to. I didn't like it. I wish I had seen him, but that's only because I'm a fan, not a hater. But Brian Ortega, you can't dislike this guy. You really cannot dislike him. He put a message out on social media. He basically responded to people who weren't happy with his decision to, not take a fight. And he just said, look, I'm a businessman. I'm a company man, but I'm no yes man. Now, that's interesting. I'm not sure what they were trying to tell him because, the UFC will try to bend you over. They will try to bend those fighters over. So, I guess maybe in some sense he had to stand his ground, but I'm not sure. Anyways, he said that it did feel bad watching the fights that night and just knowing that he could have put on a great performance for the crowd. And basically he said, look, he stands by his decision, and everybody who supported him and respected his decision, he's thankful for those people. And to all the people who, didn't agree with his decision, he said he promises to give us a good show. He says he's going to give us the show of a lifetime when he fights for the title. There is no possible way that you can dislike Brian Ortega. He just gets it all right. Like I said, he is, I did say he's a little dull. He's a little kind of, there's a sadness about him. He's got those sad eyes. There's a sadness about him, but he's a very intelligent young man. I'll tell you that. Very intelligent, very kind-hearted, and he always has something smart to say and something that will alleviate people's grievances with him. So, this is the same Brian Ortega who popped for steroids. He popped for a steroid that a steroid that would help him lose weight or cut weight easier, basically. And nobody says boo about it. Nobody brings up his name when the steroid talk starts going around. And that's because he owned up to it immediately. He apologized and everybody was able to move forward from it. So that's pretty interesting. Brian Ortega has the Midas touch right now. He's got the gift of gab, but not in a Oprah Winfrey sort of way, more like in a way like a PR kind of way. If he ever, decides to leave MMA, he's got a huge career in public relations. I can tell you that right now. Anyways, that's just my quick thoughts on Brian Ortega's response. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thanks.